Hello, everyone. Danny here today to talk to you about what I consider to be a truly humbling book. And I say truly humbling in a good way. The fact of the matter is, we all tend to believe that we understand ourselves better than we understand ourselves. We understand the world around us better than we actually do understand the world. In other words, what we believe doesn't quite live up to reality. And that's exactly what this book is about. The book is called You Are Now Less Dumb. The author is a researcher who has researched the different common fallacies that people hold. I'll give an example. A common fallacy that most people, including myself, believe. Now, I believed this prior to the book, but most people, if you ask them, why do you do a favor for someone, they'll say, well, because I like that person. The evidence that he brings out in the book shows that that's not what the research supports. What the research shows is that it's actually reversed. When we do a favor for someone, that causes us to like them, because our mind is not going to go, well, I really dislike that person, I hate that person, but I've done a favor for them. Our mind's going to go, oh, well, since I did a favor for that person, I must like that person. So then we like that person. It addresses all kinds of beliefs we have about the world around us. I like that the book goes through and actually explains some things about how our mind works. It explains the fact that when we view the world around us, when we view what is happening, we don't store those memories as a movie of what is going on. We don't, click, turn on the camera, like my review right here, right now. I can't change this review because it's recorded. Every time I play this review, it's going to play exactly the same. The words that I say, my actions, everything is going to be exactly the same. The scenery behind me will not change. That's not how our mind works. That's how I thought my mind worked, but that's not how our mind works. The way our mind works is we store everything as a narrative, as a story that about what's going on around us. And we regularly change that story, which means our memories actually change over time because we change them. The more we tell the story, the more the story changes. An interesting thing that the book says is the more accurate memories are the memories that we visit the least, because those are the memories that get changed the least. So when I say the book is humbling, it's humbling because most of us go through the world thinking, if everybody thought like me, if everybody agreed with me, the world would be such a better place. When we're having a disagreement with someone and we can't understand, listen, this, and I know you've had these disagreements because I've had these disagreements with people. You're talking to them about something that happened, and this is your perception, this is your memory of what actually happened. And their perception, their memory, doesn't match up. And it's not like, people will say, well, the reality is somewhere in the middle. Not according to this book. The reality is not somewhere in the middle. It doesn't mean that if we both look at a 3, I'm going to go, that's a 2, and you're going to go, that's a 4. And so somewhere in the middle, it's actually a 3. No. The reality of it is we're both going to look at a 3, and I'm going to go, that's a horse. And you're going to go, no, that's a story about outer space. Because we both change the reality to fit our story of what we want the world to be, of what we want life to be. I don't want to give too much about the book away, but it addresses just the amount of fallacies that he brings out, and the evidence he gives to support it definitely does support what he's saying. He brings in strong proof, strong evidence to show, hey, that this is actually how things work. He adds a lot of humor into the book. The humor is what I call silly humor. It's kind of jokes that you tell a little kid, kind of a thing. When you're just being silly and goofing around, that kind of humor. Not the kind of stuff that would make you laugh unless you're in a silly mood. If you're in a silly mood, then it might make you laugh. Otherwise, it just kind of puts a smile on your face. The narrator does a good job. I'm perfectly happy with the narrator. If you're someone who's like me and you're fascinated by psychology, you're fascinated by how our mind works, you're interested in understanding yourself better. You want to become a better person, and in order to become a better person, we have to understand ourselves better. So if you're wanting to become a better person and you have the courage to accept your fallacies and you have the courage to learn about your fallacies, then I challenge you to get the book, listen to the book. Send me feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you agree with me or if you disagree with me. And if you like my channel, please subscribe and have a very